What happens when someone who never ran for office suddenly finds themselves living under a national spotlight? And why do political spouses often become the subject of intense public discussion, whether they ask for it or not? The answer reveals a fascinating story about fame, perception, and the hidden costs of public life. At first glance, the attention surrounding the wife of Marco Rubio may seem like just another headline-driven story. Social media reacts, opinions spread rapidly, and people who have never met her begin forming judgments within seconds. But here's where the story gets interesting. The real story isn't about controversy. It's about what happens when an ordinary private life becomes connected to extraordinary public attention. Imagine building a family, raising children, and pursuing your own goals, only to discover that millions of people now have opinions about who you are. What most people don't realize is that political spouses often face pressures similar to celebrities. Every appearance is analyzed. Every photograph becomes a talking point. Every public moment can spark endless discussion. As Marco Rubio's political career grew, public curiosity naturally expanded beyond policy and elections. Many voters wanted to know more about the people closest to him. The surprising part is that this fascination often says more about the audience than the individuals involved. People search for stories, symbols, and personal details that help them better understand public figures. Social media has only intensified that phenomenon. Supporters often praise political families for their resilience and dedication, while critics may scrutinize even the smallest details. The result is a constant balancing act between public visibility and personal privacy. But here's the deeper lesson. Throughout history, the spouses of public figures have frequently carried expectations they never created themselves. They are often expected to represent values, traditions, and ideals while also maintaining their own identity. In the end, this story is bigger than politics. It's about the human experience of being seen, judged, and discussed by people you've never met. Fame doesn't just affect the person in the spotlight, it affects everyone around them. And perhaps the most important reminder is that behind every headline is a real person navigating challenges, expectations, and the complicated reality of life in the public eye.